All right, in the NBA today, I'll go over the picks that I'm liking and see if people in the chat box agree or disagree. First of all, I think I'm liking the Knicks against Cleveland. Now, the Knicks and Cleveland did play a while ago, and Cleveland, of course, got blown out at home. So presumably this is they're remembering that, and this is a big bounce back spot for them. On the other hand, Cleveland sort of called, LeBron James made a comment about that Knicks rookie, and the Knicks didn't really like that comment too much. So presumably they'll be motivated here. And just in general, it feels like the Cavs in general are a team that is going to be overvalued. All things being equal. In this case, it might be the case that all things are being equal. And the Knicks, of course, undervalued 7-2 ATS over their last 9. The Cavs, 2 kind of nice covers on their current road trip, but they came against, Dallas and one other team. I can't remember who it was, but not particularly difficult competition. And now the Knicks cashing game in and game out are a home dog here with some kind of motivation. My only reservation is just that Cleveland did get blown out at home by the Knicks in their last game. So, presumably they are, LeBron James probably has that in his mind and is looking for a blowout. But I'm definitely leaning Knicks here and the Knicks on the first half as well, and probably the Knicks team total over as well. I see this is likely to be a high-scoring game, and maybe even if the Knicks don't cover, they cover the team total over. So that's when I'm leaning. I'm probably going to give some official picks on that one, but I'll get to the other games in a second. Also, I'm thinking that Minnesota against Utah probably is a good play, and particularly on the first half, that line has gotten bet up from 3.5 to 4. Of course, Utah lost Gobert 2 games ago. Their first game without him was good, but a lot of times in the NBA you see that a star player goes down. The first game without him is good, and they cover, and then the negatives from losing him start to show themselves more in subsequent games after the first game back. And Minnesota, of course, is in a big bounce back spot here. They are off 2 straight pretty bad losses and margin ATS losses. So Minnesota, questions defensively. The bench isn't that great, but I'm thinking that the first half is definitely a good play for Minnesota. I did bet that one, and I'll definitely throw that one on there as an official play right now, just for the hell of it. I'll throw it on right now. It's definitely going to be a play. No ones. I was hoping to get some ones, but there are no ones. It's actually 1.5 or 2. Pinnacle has -1.5, -112, and that will be an official pick. Minnesota first half, -1.5, -112. Another play that I think I'm liking is Phoenix at home against the Lakers. Of course, they played a high-scoring game first time that they met this year, and the Lakers won it barely. It was a high-scoring game, and Phoenix playing pretty decently recently, right? They've got some big men who are playing okay. Booker and Warren are playing pretty well, and they're looking like they're happy for this rematch to get some revenge on the Lakers. And the Lakers, 3 straight road losses straight up and ATS. Lakers are probably chomping at the bit to come in here and end that streak. But again, it's I think that Phoenix their win against Minnesota outright as a double-digit home dog probably gave them some confidence. They were a bunch of ATS losses before that, but I'm thinking that adding it all up, it's probably a decent spot to take Phoenix, and I will take that one. Let me just find the best line right now. It's 1.5, and it's still 1.5 on the overnight line. A few places have 2, but I'll throw that one on there. Phoenix -1.5, -105 at Pinnacle is the best line right now, and probably the first half is also worth a play as well. Not sure if I want to double up on it, but I might. I'll think about that. And then let me see what else. What are the other plays that I was liking on the card? And then kind of liking New Orleans on the first half against Atlanta. Now, New Orleans, of course, is a team that I've in general had a pretty good read on, but as far as my bets are concerned, I've been zigging when I should have been zagging and zagging when I should have been zigging. I've tended to bet on them when they had bad results, and then pass on them or bet against them when they were playing well. But in general, they're a good team. Atlanta, of course, is completely decimated, and a lot of injuries, not a lot of talent, and the only concern here is just that it could be a little bit of a letdown spot for New Orleans, that that they might not take Atlanta super seriously. But I'm thinking that the under's a good play here. Atlanta team total under's probably a good play, and New Orleans on the first half is probably a good play as well. This is always a kind of game where a team like New Orleans can unexpectedly let down and just not bring it, but I think they probably will, and I think I'm liking the under and the Atlanta team total under a little bit more than just New Orleans on the first half, but I am definitely liking that one. And then Washington suddenly starting to play good defense. That was one of my picks with Jimmy the Bag on their under against the Lakers 2 games ago. Now they're going up against Sacramento. Sacramento is absolutely not getting it done right now at all, and they just their starters aren't that good. Their bench is more productive, but feels like Washington is probably going to be able to hold them down, and that this game will be reminiscent of the first time they played, which is in Sacramento this year. Washington won at 110-83. Feels like we have no reason to expect anything different here. So once again, the Sacramento team total under, which should be about 100, is another play that I bet and that I'm leaning towards. Yeah, 98.5 plus 100 at Pinnacle right now. You could probably find some 99s around. So those are the plays I'm thinking about. The Sacramento team total under, the Knicks first half full game, and the team total over for the Knicks. Atlanta team total under 103.5 right now. The full game under on that one, and the Pelicans the Pelicans first half minus the points. Minnesota on the first half is definitely going to be a play for me. Phoenix full game is already a play. I've already given that one. And the Philly Sixers game is the Philly Clippers game is a very interesting one. Obviously, it's a bounce back spot for Philly, and you could make a good argument that Philly on the full game or first half or both are good plays against the Clippers. Of course, Philly got blasted by Golden State in their last game. Definitely, I'll be looking for Philly to maybe be a good bet in the rematch, which is coming up soon. But they were covering before their last 2 games, and the Clippers, a lot of straight up and ATS losses in a row for the Clippers, so they're probably a little bit salty here, but they're just a little bit banged up. Beverly's out, and it just looks like, despite the fact that the Clippers are probably going to come in here frustrated, that the Sixers will be focused and probably are a good bet. But I'll decide whether I want to give that one as an official play later on in this segment. As of right now, just 2 plays: Minnesota on the first half and the Phoenix Suns full game. Let me just find this one. Where the hell is that one? Yeah, Phoenix Suns full game and Minnesota on the first half. I'm quickly going to get to some comments here to see if anyone can shed some light on some of these leans that I got, and then I'll finalize my official picks, and then we'll move on to the other segments here. Let's. I looked down a lot of funny but blue comments. Yeah, Delta 7575 likes the Sixers to win by a point, 108 to 107. So, presumably he thinks the Sixers are a good bet at +2, which I would agree with, but not necessarily a hugely positive bet. All right. Oh, shit. Mr. Picks God says, Loshak, first time in my life I don't like none of your picks. Well, tell me why, Mr. Pick Scott. You like the Lakers? You like the Lakers over Phoenix? Let me know, please. And then you don't like Minnesota on the first half against Utah. Please let me know why. Please, Mr. Pick Scott, explain so I can consider it, and then maybe go off it, or at the very least read out your opinions here so that people can let's see. Andrew G saying 76ers won't beat the Clippers. Laugh my ass off. Relax. Blah, blah, blah. Comments. Let's see. Come on. Mr. Pick Scott, please let me know why you disagree with my 2 picks I've given so far and some of my under leans. Let's see. Other comments. Never Faded says, I like the Cavs to cover tonight. Braun will ball out in the Garden. Min to cover full game and Warriors game over. Yes, the Warriors game didn't have an overnight line, so I didn't look at that one. Yeah, you just never know what you're going to get from the Cavs. I know that the Cavs are pissed off right now, but so are the Knicks looking for a good game. I'm thinking maybe I'll just give the Knicks team total over. So if it's a high-scoring game that the Cavs cover on, maybe the Knicks team total over will cash as well. Delta 7575 saying Sac 98, Washington 109. Yes, Washington has been playing better defense recently. That's probably only going to last for a few games, but I'm thinking that it's more likely than not to last here. Let's see. Other comments here. Delta 7575 likes Pelicans 116, Hawks 105. Okay. I would be leaning under on that one, but he's liking the over slightly, and the Pelicans minus the points slightly. Mr. Picksgod says New Orleans is a second half team. Okay, that's not one of my picks yet. New Orleans on the first half. It was just what I was thinking about. Sports Have Ball says Cavs bricks over 218.5. Yes, I was definitely thinking about the over 218. Delta 75 saying don't lay that hook in the Suns game. Okay. Well, I have to give it a 1.5. It's not. There's no twos available. Why don't you like a lot of people saying they like the Lakers? I wonder why. Let's see. Armin Hinjosa likes the under in Minnesota, Utah. I can certainly understand that. Delta 75 says Lakers 107, Suns 111. Oh, okay. What's he talking about? Oh, Delta 75 says Suns money line only. Don't lay 2. Okay, that's an interesting opinion. He also doesn't like this Knicks. If you bet the Knicks team total and the Knicks +5, you are more likely to get screwed 2 ways. Ha. That's funny. All right, let's see. Other comments. Let me see. Most people giving me some support here. Some people saying that interesting slam from the Heartbreak Kid. Heartbreak Kid saying no one can put up with Loshak. Hey, Heartbreak Kid. Go fuck yourself. Go watch some other show, asshole. If you meant that one as an insult, I don't know if you did. I'm completely overwhelmed because of college basketball. I was okay until college basketball started, and now I'm just like head over feet, feet over head, like a big fucking wave in the ocean. Just came and slammed into me. All right, so some interesting comments here. A lot of people saying that the Cavs are going to come in here and blast the Knicks, which I can certainly understand. It's just the Knicks have been undervalued. The Cavs in general overvalued. I think they're going to go on spurts where they're dominant, but getting 5, I would definitely be leaning Knicks here. Let's see. Project Carpe Diem says Suns and the Lakers can't be trusted. Yeah, both those teams are either team can come in and not show up at any given point, which, if the Lakers get a blowout win, I wouldn't be surprised, but I am taking Phoenix. Bradley Oliver says Suns will be playing very well. Carlos Luder says Utah will be running tonight, like the over. Okay, Armin and Joseph likes the under. Carlos Luders likes the over. So Carlos Luders and Armin and Joseph are going head-to-head in the Minnesota-Utah total. All right, okay.
A lot of comments on the Blazer game. Do you have any opinion on that one?
No, that one is one that's going to be a complete pass for me. That is a very tough one. Obviously, Denver's been playing great at home. Now they go on the road, and Lillard has also been banged up recently. He's going to be playing through it supposedly, but he also wasn't playing well when he wasn't banged up. Again, my overall record in NBA great this year, but the Blazers are one team that I've had a not so good read on, and I've had a couple losses with them. So I'm thinking that's probably best to pass here. Again, Denver's playing well, but it was all at home. Portland's not playing well. Lillard banged up, and so I'm passing on that one. I know, Breadman, I know you follow Portland closely. That's your home team. Do you have anything to say about that game?
No, I agree with you. I think that Lillard is a trooper. He's probably not going to let on when he's starting to slow down. They can break out. They've been in a funk, and this I think could be a great spot where they kind of break out of it.
Yeah.
But would I put money on it today? Probably not. I'm still looking at it.
If you gave me a free play, I would take Portland to get the win, but that is just a planned reversal of fortune because, again, Lillard banged up. Lillard not playing well, Denver playing great, but at home. So that's a tough one. A lot of people disagreeing with my picks so far. Okay, so let's see. So far, I've given just 2 picks. Phoenix -1.5 and Minnesota on the first half. The other picks that maybe I'll just stay off the Cleveland and Knicks game. That is, people making great points about that one. I was thinking I'm definitely liking the over. People were saying that they like the over as well. So I think I'm liking the overs more than I am liking the Knicks leans that I have. And I'm definitely liking the unders in the Atlanta New Orleans games. Not New Orleans minus the points, but more just an Atlanta team total under and the full game under. Although someone else I believe was saying that they don't like the under in that one. That is now still at 217 market wide. Not much movement on that one at all. Let me think about this one for just 1 second. That's a tough one. That's a tricky one. I will give it. I like it. New Orleans has had some wins recently that were a lower scoring. Atlanta, shooting better recently, but I think that's a little bit illusory. And I will take the under 217 at minus 107 at Pinnacle right now as an official pick. So that's a third official pick in the NBA that I'm given. I got Minnesota on the first half, Atlanta, New Orleans under, and Phoenix minus 1.5. Other plays I'm thinking about: Sacramento team total over. I'll probably hang off that one. Knicks team total over, and the over in that game are plays that I'm still leaning towards, but maybe I'll just hang off that one. Atlanta team total under is also a lean that I'm thinking about. And yeah, I guess Philly one way or another is a way that I'm leaning. Again, I'm a little bit. I didn't do as much research as I would have liked last night because I had so much other stuff that I was getting to, but that's what I'm thinking about right now. Let's see. Kobe Valentine saying 77% of ticks on Golden State. Line has dropped 1.5 points. Okay, again, that's a game that I didn't look at because there was no overnight line, but that was interesting. That would certainly indicate reverse line movement favoring Orlando plus 13. Interesting there for sure. Simone Mambella, some NCAA basketball. Simone Mambella. I just have not had time to get on top of college basketball yet. I am betting it. I'm doing okay with it so far in the young season, but hopefully in future shows I'll be able to be giving picks at 10 o'clock Eastern time, and I hope that I will for today. I have not even looked at today's card in depth at all, so can't give a bet on that one. Let's see. Never Faded saying Sacramento team total under. Yes, that's one of my leans. It's 98.5. At some point, this excellent defense that Washington is playing is going to go completely out the window, and teams are going to start scoring on them again. You can see that coming right away. But in this game, in this spot, my sense is that they're going to have another strong defensive performance here. Let's see. A lot of people talking about Rise Hacks saying, how about Timberwolves? Yes, I already gave them as a pick. First half, minus 1.5. I definitely gave that one as a pick. Let's see. Other comments. Justin Searcy saying Golden State is a great live bet team. Yes, excellent point there, Justin Searcy. I don't do too much live betting religiously, but there are definitely some teams that have high ups and high downs. And if you can identify a team that is that has a lot of volatility in their play within a game, high ups and high downs, you can definitely bet into that and get great value. And it appears that you have done that with Golden State. Justin Searcy, nice job, Justin Searcy. Yes, and the Spurs are also a team that, at least in years past, tended to be like that as well. They would be down at the half and then wind up winning games by 25 points, stuff like that. So there's great live value with the Spurs as well, betting them usually to bounce back whenever they were down or on a cold spell. All right, let's see. Everyone asking about where is Jimmy at? I don't know. I thought he was going to be in the show today. No one freaking told me. People are like, well, you knew Jimmy wasn't going to be in the show today, so shouldn't you have been more fully prepared? Yes, I didn't know. I didn't know Jim wasn't going to be here. All I've been told is that he's on vacation. I don't know if that means that he's on vacation or on vacation, but I'm doing the best I can in this show. I have no fun. Where that I wouldn't. I pride myself on honesty in these shows. So people are saying, "Man, where the fuck is the bag?" My answer to that is a completely honest answer. I have no fucking clue. I have absolutely no idea. I asked Breadman today, and he said, Kobe Valentine saying, "Pete, where is Marty Ice?" That I do know. Marty Ice is in the other room. I saw him today. I can answer. Marty Ice is just a few feet away. He's in the other room. Yes, that I can answer. All right. Let's see. Hako Schofield saying, like Cavs, Pete. Wow. Okay. Everyone liking the Cavs today. I can certainly understand why. It's just that the Knicks are just, they made that comment about the Knicks rookie, and the Knicks are just an undervalued team in general. And the Cavs, I'm just not totally sure if I'm sold on them long term. Or even in the short term on this one. But yeah, all right. So let's see. All right, okay. A lot of people talking about college basketball. I just have not been able to look at the college basketball card. Broccoli saying, even with Jimmy out, Pete is the man. This show is the sheet. Thank you so much, Broccoli. Really appreciate the comments. All right, so let's move on. That's the NBA segment. Let me just make my decisions here on my final picks. Let me just think about this one. Knicks team total over 106.5 minus 111. Man, I really want to kind of take that one. I will take that one. Knicks team total over 106.5 minus 111. So If the Cavs win in a blowout and it goes high scoring, great. I will cash the Knicks team total over anyway. A lot of people liking the Cavs tonight. I'm going to take a play on combining the Knicks and the over. Knicks team total over 106.5, minus 111 is an official pick. Again, New Orleans and Atlanta under 217, minus 107 is official pick. Minnesota first half, minus 1.5 is an official pick. And Phoenix to beat the Lakers, minus 1.5 is also an official pick. And that's it. That's it for the NBA card. Just 4 picks. Thinking about the Sacramento team total under, thinking about the Knicks plus 5.5, but everyone's loving Cleveland tonight, and thinking about the Atlanta team total under, but I'll hold off on that one as well. I'll just take the full game under for that one, and that's it. So that does it for NBA.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.